Thank you. I am a student at the college studying governance and psychology. Thank you so much for being here. As we talked earlier, I grew up listening to your songs, and in 2021 when you ran for president, we were following your journey, first of all, because you are a young person, and African...
Am I?
Yes, African need young people. And I think that's one of the reasons why there were overwhelming majority of young people and a lot of people in Africa following you. But also there's one thing, I think that's one thing that I've been grappling with and I don't know the answer. I think maybe you will know the answer because this is your campaign, is that a lot of other Africans know that you deserve to win and you are at the task of this. But there are other people who also saw your campaign as a joke or maybe to attract international support or attention or maybe funds. What did you think that you could really do differently? Because we really want these dictators out. The same thing is happening in my country. And the chief of staff of the defense minister of Uganda is supporting a real bombing to innocent South Sudanese because he is supporting the dictator that is in my country. So my question is, what would you do differently, or any other candidate who wants to run, so that what is your background, whether you're coming from politics or not, so that people will not see that you are a joke. You are doing this because you are fighting for people, so that people who have been in politics before could join the support and really support you and know that you are serious. I'm really looking forward to what you do.
I'm sorry, please ask the question precisely.
The question is, what could you have done differently so that the leaders who are in politics, like older people or maybe other people who think that your campaign was not serious, so that they could support this? Because we need young people.
I got the question. I don't know if you will permit me. I would love, but the question is so intriguing that I want to respond immediately, lest I forget or lose the steam. Thank you very much. That's important. It had two parts. First, there are those that see the campaign that we run as a joke. Believe me, when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. When you fight dictatorship, dictatorship fights back even more ferociously. Now, I'm a musician, and I'm proud of it. Anybody that wants to see me as a joke because of my talent and my vocation, which I went to university and studied and did with excellence, they're right. But I mean, there are very many perspectives that people look at us, while the oppressed people look at me and my team as a beacon of hope. Yes. The agents of the dictators see me as a saboteur. Keep on fighting. And others, because we have the oppressor, Uganda is divided into two sides, the oppressor and the oppressed. The oppressed people are not necessarily in politics, all of them. And also the oppressor, they are not all necessarily in the ruling government. There are even those that pose as the opposition. And indeed, Museveni has good opposition and bad opposition. The good opposition are those that are willing to be complacent and do the clean and nice politics. While us, we are the bad opposition that are intending to remove the dictatorship, and we are hated. So, I mean, I cannot choose for everybody how they see us. We would love to be determined by our agenda, the outcome of our campaign, and the character that we show. What could I have done differently? You see, what I could have done differently, I don't like it, I don't believe it, so I didn't do it. And that was picking up guns. We're young people. I'm a bad boy. I'm from the ghetto. And indeed, many have come to us saying, Bobi, you are young, we are many, we are desperate, we have nothing to lose but everything to gain. Let's pick up guns and beat up these sons of bitches. I said no, because violence only begets violence. Historically, I've not seen anywhere where violence takes over and you get a smooth democracy. Our desire is to disempower the guns and empower the people. Yes. So we would be another group that comes in forcefully and filled with entitlement. But if through this our struggle we disempower violence, then we have empowered the people. We want to change. I mean, we come from a country that has never seen a peaceful transfer of power from one ruler to another. Since independence, 1962, that is 63 years ago. We want to change that in this, our generation. That is why we chose to take the long, painful, but moral path of non-violence. So we could have used violence, but we chose not to. Because also we know that General Museveni has been in power in Uganda for 40 years and he's a violent guy. He believes in violence. So he has, taken all these years stockpiling weapons. We chose not to take him to an area where he's an expert. We wanted to demystify violence by being non-violent. And that rendered all his stockpile of weapons useless. I mean, I'm a guy that shows up with just a microphone and he has no idea how to deal with us. He put me in jail, it got nasty. He releases me, he's in problems. So he's damned when I'm in jail, he's damned when I'm free. No wonder they resorted to abductions and killings and all that. So we could have taken the violent line. We chose not to. We chose non-violence because it has worked in the past. It's hectic, it's painful, but we know when we insist, it will not only work in Uganda, but it will become the new normal for Africa. It's time for constant killing each other is over. Thank you.